Hi, I'm Sabrina. I'm from Italy and I work with Kira Kira. I want to show you one of the projects that I developed. I designed and 3D printed these sunglasses at home with my own 3D printer. I created the frame all in one piece, so you don't need joints or screws to assemble it. It's already done. The material is PLA, that is an eco-friendly plastic. I played with the geometry to create an interesting frame, unconventional, and I played also with the bridge to make it a little bit high, and this solution helped me to create a very flexible structure that basically fits on every kind of face. These are my sunglasses.
Step 1. The first step is import the image of the sunglasses. To do it, we select Insert in the top menu and choose Attach Canvas. We select the front plane because we want to create the frame on this plane, and then we import the image from the folder. We resize the image to make it the correct dimensions. To do it, we select Canvases in the left menu. We right-click on the image and select Calibrate. We select the bottom corners and we type the new dimension. I know that my sunglasses must be around 135 mm to fit my face. Step 2. To create the frame, we start a new sketch on the front plane, and using the spline tool, we create the shape of the sunglasses. We start drawing the profile of the right lens. Don't worry if it's not immediately perfect. We can adjust it later using the spline handles. Now we select the line tool and we create a vertical line on the green vertical axis. We are going to use this line as a mirror line, converting it in a construction line. I recommend every time there is some kind of symmetry to use the mirror tool. This trick makes your workflow more efficient and precise. So basically, we will draw only half of our sunglasses and we will mirror the other half. Using the spline tool again, we draw the profile of the frame, making sure to draw only the right part and to not cross the construction line. We draw first the frame and then we will draw the bridge. Don't worry if the two sketches are not connected, we will do it afterwards using the trim tool. In case you need, adjust the spline, moving the anchor points and using the handles. Once satisfied, we can draw the bridge starting from the mirror line. Make sure to set the orientation of the points on the mirror line as horizontal. In this way, your shape will be more organic once mirrored. Using the trim tool now, we cut the lines we don't need, and we create a unique closed space. We select all our sketches now, and using the mirror tool in the sketch section of the top menu, we mirror them using the construction line as a mirror line. In case you need, use again the trim tool to clean the sketch. Once the sketch is cleaned and you can select the frame in only one click, we are ready to extrude and add some thickness. We select the extrude tool in the create section, and we set the thickness at 3 mm, and our sunglasses frame is done. Step 3. To make the shape less sharp, we use the fillet tool in the modify section of the top menu. We select all the edges we want to make rounded in the front and also in the back part, and set the radius of the fillet at 1 mm. Step 4. To make the temples, we need to create first another plane. To do it, we use the offset plane under the construction section of the top menu. We select the side plane from the left menu, and we set the distance at 62 mm, which is a good distance to create the first temple. We need to create it in a proper position, but still connected to the frame of the sunglasses. On the new plane now, we insert an image to create the temple. Like we did before, we select the plane and we select Insert in the top menu. We choose Attach the Canvas and we import the image of the temple. Using the arrows, we move the image to put it in a more appropriate position. Like we did with the frame, we calibrate the image to resize it properly. I know that a temple of 130-135 mm fits okay for me, so I resize my image to make it 130 mm wide. In case you need, move again the image to put it back in the correct position. Use Edit Canvas in the left menu to move the image using the arrows or typing a more precise distance. We start a new sketch on the new plane, and using the spline tool, we draw the shape of the temple. Make sure to join the sketch with the frame to create a single body. We close the profile using the line tool. This step is very important because we need to have a closed shape to extrude it. I recommend you to always pay attention to your sketches and check if they are properly closed. In case you need, you can fix the shape of the temple, moving the anchor points of the spline or using the handles. When you are satisfied with the shape, we can use the extrude tool in the top menu. We select as profile the sketch of the temple, and we set as distance 2 sides, and set 1.5 millimeters on each side. Make sure to set the operation to join. And the first temple of our sunglasses is done. We make the temple's shape less sharp now using the fillet in the Modify section of the top menu. We select the edges that we want to make rounded and set the radius of the fillet at 1 millimeter. Step 5. We create the second temple using the mirror tool. I recommend you to use this tool every time you have some kind of symmetry. In this way, your work will be easier and more performing and precise. We select the mirror tool in the Create section of the top menu. And as objects, we select the temple. To select it properly, we use the bottom timeline that records the history of every step taken during the process. We select both the temple and the fillet we applied to the temple, and select as mirror plane the side plane. And here we are, our sunglasses are ready. Step 6. We save the project in Autodesk Fusion 360 Cloud. Once saved, the new name will appear at the top of the left menu. Right-click on it to open the secondary menu, and select Save as STL.
In the end, this is the result. So after a lot of hours of work, a lot of prototypes, this is the final product.